Nostalgia. This is final outline for Project 1. First of all, I changed the title from melancholy to nostalgia because that's the real feeling I want to invoke. In this presentation, you can read what is the reason behind nostalgia and why I wanted to work on it. But most importantly, summarizing is this idea of places I have never been, stories I have never been told to me, but I already miss them. That's what I want to express. Inspiration. This is the mood board, the ideas that bring the nostalgia, the feeling of nostalgia back. I'm not thinking that these are gonna be the only inspiration I'm gonna get. It's just this is just an idea that things that are gonna look into in order to create the illustration and the artwork for each of the project for this assignment. There is a lot of vintage pictures, and in particular at this stage, I'm looking into family holidays in the sea. I think this is a very strong feeling for me. I think it's related with that my family went a lot of holidays on the beach. So I think that I'm gonna explore this more in the future. This is very similar and the previous plan. The only difference is that I am trying to focus on techniques that bring the nostalgia up, that are more related with the project in particular, rather to focus on a technique just because I found it that that technique is by itself melancholic. I'm gonna try to connect the technique with the feeling or the idea behind a particular project. So these are gonna try to connect it better in order to save time and they have a more coherent project. Here we have the same primary and secondary research themes that I want to use in the first draft: grandmother, childhood, the sea, and abandoned places. My idea is to connect all of this in a more coherent project that it doesn't seem to be disarticulated, more like a holistic approach to this. And this stage, I'm gonna start from the sea because it's something that I have been working on for several projects in the past years, and I'm gonna try to intersect childhood and family traveling and abandoned places and dream places here and there to see how can I enrich my outcome. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a timeline that is clear. I realize that I don't work well when I have a predetermined plan. I'm gonna try to follow what I believe is the right thing to do for what I'm looking for, that I actually don't know what it is. But when I follow my perception of what is right, it tends to have a more richer outcome than when I have a predetermined plan. So I'm gonna stick to that. The only difference from the first draft is that I added this daily sketch and also like a I'm gonna videotape what I'm doing every day in order to have a record of where the ideas came from, because sometimes I kind of skip a little bit when I don't record my progress. Outcome, let's see what the project take me, and I think this is a good approach for me. Normally I am too focused on a particular outcome, a book, a fanzine, an illustration, that I don't really let my imagination go wild, and I think that's what I'm gonna do now.